This is the Lance Whitaker Voice in Motion YouTube channel, home of comprehensive Caribbean horse racing coverage and more. Please like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell.
This is Lance at the Track, covering top stories in the sport of kings. Imaging and Intervention Associates offers a full range of advanced imaging services, CT scans, x-rays, ultrasounds, mammograms, and more to support your health journey. IIA, located at 8 Ocean Boulevard, Waterfront, downtown Kingston, Jamaica. Coming up in this week's show, powered by IIA. Mouttet Mile glory for world-famous jockey Javier Castellano as 14-time champion trainer Philip Fiani, the maestro, uncorks a massive win in the rich historic event at Jamaica's Caymanas Park. Big stakes wins 2 on Mouttet Mile Day at Caymanas for the Florida shipper of a Revolution and the 6-year-old Blue Vinyl. What happens when the Triple Crown winner clashes with stablemate and TNT's highest rated horse in the Stewards Cup at Santa Rosa Park? And Barbadian trainer Safi Joseph Jr. adds to his growing collection of stakes wins in the USA. Plus the usual statistical update on Caribbean victories overseas. We're starting off with Mouttet Mile Day coverage from Jamaica's Caymanas Park. Well, here's a fact to illustrate just how big the day was. The only track in the entire Western Hemisphere hosting races richer Saturday than the Mouttet Mile in Jamaica was Aqueduct in New York. A crack 15-horse field parading for the US $300,000 event, by far the most lucrative in the history of CARICOM horse racing, in partnership with the New York Racing Association. It was broadcast live on Fox Sports. Dazzling exercise gallop propelled this Florida shipper, Nautical Star with local champion jockey Radish Roman up into the favorite slot. American Hall of Fame rider Javier Castellano was aboard the second favorite Ride All Day, the Gold Cup runner-up. The defending champion and reigning horse of the year, Fun Can't Done, in the one box was at 7-1, with strong betting support for several others in the field. Number 4, last year's runner-up, Legacy Isle, a 3-1 bet. Nautical Star in the 7 box, a 2-1 favorite. Supernatural Power at 9-2 in post position 8. In the 11 box at 5-2, Ride All Day, boasting 7 wins from 9 lifetime starts and being the fastest horse in the country of a 7.5 furlongs so far this year. The 13-horse Gervano at 6-1. Let's get Brian Rickman's race call now.
They're up for the 4th running of the Mouttet Mile. Tis Talk misses it with Fun Can't Done. Digital One took off fast. There goes Legacy Isle now with a kick, and Legacy Isle is the one that leads them past the 7. Pack Plays racing down in second as they make their way toward the 6. Legacy Isle tugging hard. Pack Plays are right alongside as they charge away toward the 6. Dothraki, as they leave the 6, now makes progress. Ride All Day in behind them with a Digital One and a Main Mistress. Supernatural Power is asked to make some ground. Fun Can't Done and Mojito race up almost as a team. Gervano on the outside of a Nautical Star. Unspun is next. Then Tis Talk, Champion Bubbler, and Sensational Soul brings up the rear as they charge past the half mile and run away now toward the 3 furlong. Legacy Isle on that lead by 2 lengths. Pack Plays in chase and under the pump. Ride All Day is there. Supernatural Power races back and forth as the field strings out. Digital One just in front of Mojito. In behind them, that's a Fun Can't Done asked to make ground. Watch Nautical Star now. Set a light on the outside, but they're coming into the lane. It is a Legacy Isle. Has he escaped them in the Mouttet Mile? Pack Plays continues to pursue over against the rail. Here is Ride All Day now kicking in, but Legacy Isle drifting off a true line but still holding that lead. Ride All Day is there. In behind them, Pack Plays. They race past the furlong pole. Legacy Isle and Ride All Day in a battle, and Ride All Day now snatches the lead inside the final 16th. It is Ride All Day and Javier Castellano making short work of the field.
After sitting off the early pace and quickening toward the lead, approaching the 3, Ride All Day, coasting home in a winning margin that was far bigger than expected, given how competitively the field stacked up. And Castellano revealing post-race the sentimental side story of him partnering Ride All Day's dad many times during the horse's racing career, including the 2019 Kentucky Derby. The 4-time Eclipse Award winner so pleased that the trip worked out perfectly for this 3-year-old colt by Vekoma out of the unbridled song mare Song of Ours.
A lot of hot pace in the beginning of the race. That's what we expected to be. My horses come from behind horse. I like the way he did it today. off the pace, feeling really strong. Very excited because it's a lot of emotion, you know. I used to ride a Bicoma, that's his dad for the horse. In the past, I rode Bicoma in the Kentucky Derby. And I won the Grade 1 Mouttet Mile back to New York. And I love that horse, the way he finished. I watched it replay, the way he did it. Finished good setup, good finish. Everything worked out for good reason.
8 career wins now for Ride All Day, a glorious moment too for new owners Cassiopeia Racing Inc., a group of ladies who purchased the horse in recent weeks from SPREL chairman Solomon Sharp. 14-time champion Fiani becomes the first trainer to win the Mouttet Mile twice, having scored in 2022 with excessive force. Groom Devon Biggs, also a double Mouttet Mile winner for Fiani, and like the maestro, 2 from 2, never ever losing a Mouttet Mile race. Moments after the victory, Hall of Famer Fiani admitted to being wary of the favourite nautical star's daunting pre-race displays and exercise gallops, but suggested Ride All Day's fast closing narrow second to top-rated Legacy Isle in October's 7th Furlong Gold Cup told him the colt would be perfect for the mile.
If you looked at the handicaps of the Gold Cup, Legacy got away at the handicap, and he was ridden in a way that kept my horse off balance. So it showed me in that race that I would be beating Legacy Isle over 7 furlongs.
Ride All Day, the 5-2 second favourite, aces the record-rich event by 9 lengths over Legacy Isle, who is runner-up for the second year in a row. Last year's winner, Fun Countdown, gets third, and his $4 million purse keeps Jason DaCosta poised for a 4th Trainers' Championship title. The 2-1 favourite Nautical Star finished 9th. Only one favourite has ever won the Mouttet Mile, the 2023 champion Rough Entry. After Legacy Isle's pretty swift splits of 23-1 by 45 by 110, the winning time a stakes record 1 minute 36.91. Saturday's secondary feature at Caymanas Park, the Bruce on the Loose Trophy, honouring the 2009 Jamaica 2000 Guineas winner and 3-time Trinidad and Tobago Horse of the Year, Desert of Malibu and the Florida shipper of a Revolution, most fancied in the betting and were already duelling on the far turn.
Out in front, Desert of Malibu, of a Revolution moving right down alongside her. Just in behind those, Florinda and a California Crown. Mighty Gully has made progress. Toward the outside, is that a fact? Racing up with Wall Street Trader. A money market race is up next. Mamma Mia has been left out of it, Supremacy and Get a Pepsi toward the back. Interesting times ahead is last as they have turned for home. Desert of Malibu and Of a Revolution matching strides, and Of a Revolution looks to have the head in front. Desert of Malibu not finished, she's fighting back, but Of a Revolution continues to just hold a slim lead. Desert of Malibu is there, Mighty Gully trying to close up. It is Of a Revolution now driven out and beginning to get the upper hand. Of a Revolution and Radish Roman Heel have his second win. They take it from Money Market.
A couple of right-handed cracks of the whip from the champion jockey, completing a flawless, high-quality run really for the Anthony Nunes trained Of a Revolution on his Caymanas Park debut, toppling the race favourite Desert of Malibu, who Radish Roman had ridden to 5 victories previously and knew the 6-year-old mare was the horse to beat.
I know Desert of Malibu inside out, so I just try to get a clean break and stay close as possible.
I think he used his class. Remember, if I told you in the interview earlier this week that he had missed some time coming out of quarantine because of a stone bruise. So, you know, you could see him getting tired the last 16th, but I think that he had done his work already.
At 15 million Jamaican dollars in purse, this is now the second richest race on the Caymanas Park calendar behind the Mouttet Mile. And Nas Jr. Mohammed, representing One Guyana Racing, is thrilled Of a Revolution gave them a dream debut in Jamaican racing.
Oh yes, he definitely did. I want to say first off, thank you to the entire team, the trainer, the jockey, the groom. They all did a fantastic job here in Jamaica. And you know, thank you to the partners of One Guyana, because I'm not the only owner. You know, it wouldn't have been possible without the team.
Of a Revolution, as the 9-5 second favourite, wins by 2 1/4 lengths over Money Market, who is runner-up in the Bruce on the Loose for the second year in a row. The favourite Desert of Malibu third, 2-time Jamaica champion groom Tafara Wright collecting his biggest career victory. The winning time 119.43 for 6.5 furlongs. The $6 million Jamaican dollar Chairman's Plate was the third of Saturday's big events, resulting in the Gary Sobrati trained former double classic winner Blue Final landing his first major victory since the 2022 St. Leger. Champion jockey Roman, here in the yellow cap, wins very easily here aboard a horse carrying memorable career moments for him as his first classic winner. Since his 3-year-old season when he won the 2000 Guineas and the St. Leger with Roman aboard, Blue Final has gone through a couple of trainer changes while winning 6 of 19 starts. A winning percentage that could have been better if there weren't issues to overcome.
My mind was really on this race. We gave him a couple run in a higher class. to, and see how he handled it. And he came out to the race as well. Coming into this race, I was a little more confident because we get to train him for a change, because he's a difficult horse to train. But he was doing good and we just worked with him.
I know this horse very well, so I just come into the race to get a clean break and pick a good position, relax him as best as possible, and ask him to run the last 4 furlong, and that's what I did today.
M&M Racing Stables Blue Vinyl wins the Chairman's Plate as a 4-1 bet by 4 lengths over Sheer Delight, with Provident third. The favourite Run Julie Run fading to 5th. The winning time for 9 furlongs and 25 yards, 1:57.45 seconds. Lindell Bennett, the successful groom.
Trinidad and Tobago staged its 11th race day of the year on Saturday with the Stewards Cup as the main event. And the champion trainer had 2 big horses in the event, both heavily backed. Hello World, top-rated horse in the country, on an 11-race Santa Rosa Park winning streak. And the undefeated Triple Crown winner, Headliner.
The 6 furlong sprint considered too short for Hello World's comfort. He had never raced over such a short distance in his 15-race career, so it was no surprise seeing him last on the far turn as Headliner, eyeing his 8th win in a row, held a big lead, watched in the combox by John Rupert.
Headliner with his natural speed has opened up 6 on them. Sneaky Cheeky is in the hunt in second spot. Here comes Hello World now as he moves into overdrive here. C'est La Vie is back and forth, then the Goddess Nike. 400 meters to the money, and Headliner is still the leader. Hello World is coming on the outside. Then comes Sneaky Cheeky. C'est La Vie has waved the white flag, and the Goddess Nike into the home stretch they come, and Headliner is trying to hold that lead, but here is Hello World now being produced on the outside. 200 meters to go. Headliner holding on, but Hello World is just erupting on the grandstand side, and what a true champion. Hello World wins the Stewards Cup.
Champion jockey Dylan Kelwan makes this look easy as Hello World registers a record 12th straight Santa Rosa Park victory, topping former Horse of the Year Big Man in Town's mark for the most consecutive wins there. Hello World's winning streak now actually 13, as he also won the US $100,000 Tanglewood Stakes in Barbados on Sandy Lane Gold Cup Day in March. Owned by the Poontip Stud Farm and trained by John O'Brien, the Connections enjoying a statement win for the 5-year-old horse with groom Richard William John, who also took care of 2023 Triple Crown winner in the headlines. Hello World, the Stewards Cup champion by 4 1/4 lengths over Headliner, with Sneaky Cheeky third. They went 1:12.19 for the 6 furlong sprint. Hello World, by the way, an early nominee announced in the past week to defend his Tanglewood title in Barbados next March.
Our final stop this week is at Tampa Bay Downs in Florida, where trainer Mouttet Joseph Jr. won Saturday's inaugural stakes, the Barbadian extending his personal season record to 37 with this result.
After a big win on debut at Gulfstream Park last month, Safi's Solitude Dude was a heavy favourite in the 6 furlong sprint for 2-year-olds. And after stalking the pace for most of the trip, jockey Edgar Zas took charge coming off the final bend. Solitude Dude by 8 lengths in the inaugural stakes, stopping the clock at 19.07 for 6 furlongs, as Safi finishes the weekend on 209 wins for the season. Of the top 10 trainers in North America this year, only Brad Cox, Steve Asmussen and Mark Cassie have won more.
Our weekly tally now of Caribbean wins in the USA and Canada before we go. I've counted 35 in the past week. Among the regional winners, Mouttet Joseph Jr., apart from his big Tampa Bay Stakes win, had 3 victories, the Barbadian at Gulfstream Park, where Jamaican jockey Rajiv Mirage and the Barbadian rider Micah Husbands had 2 wins each. There were 3 wins at Mahoning Valley for the Barbadian jockey Rocco Boyne, and there was a very good weekend for Barbadian riders at Woodbine. We had Deshaun Gaskin scoring 3 wins. There was a Friday double for Gerald Ford, and there were 2 wins on Sunday for Juan Crawford. Presented by Imaging and Intervention Associates, this has been Lance at the Track, covering top stories and exciting races in the sport of kings. Check us out again next week.
Devon Big Starless, congratulations on the Mouttet Mile win as a big groom, my youth. You don't celebrate yet?
No, can't stop.
Can't stop celebrating. No. Yeah, but 2 Mouttet Mile you run, and the 2 of them you win. You look like you have it locked, my youth.
Yeah, I know what's going with the 2 of them. And then you have the best trainer.
Yeah, best trainer.
Can't train us like it.
Can't train like us.
Real nice.
Yeah. You know, some of the thing that Dave Biggs, another groom, was your brother or something like that. Because I wonder now, when you never have no start in the Mouttet Mile 2023 and him did have runaway Algo, oh, you never tell him how to win the race?
No, I can't let up my secret.
This This is the Lance Whitaker Voice in Motion YouTube channel, home of comprehensive Caribbean horse racing coverage and more. Please like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell.